scared shitless. I think a lot of people can probably relate at this point. Or who knows, you might be having a very swell day, and in that case, keep having fun. Don't let me bum you down. Not that I am bummed, I'm just bored. There's seriously nothing to do. But of course, I had myself a little idea, and I think what I'm going to do is my first ever tutorial. And what to do it on. Well, I already had something in mind as to what I'm going to do the tutorial about, and it's going to be about this little truck right here. Little. It's not so little when you get up and close and personal with it. This truck is actually supposed to be modeled after the military, the modern military M932, like 5-ton 6-wheel drive. Now, of course, it's, you know, very distinctive for anybody who's a military surplus fanatic and collects military vehicles. This is kind of like the number one truck next to the Humvee that a lot of doomsday preppers collect. Just a little fun fact about these trucks. You can buy, well, shit. Oh god, that did not go down the right pipe. Excuse me. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. You can find these big-ass trucks on a government surplus site for about $2,000, or starting at $2,000. It seems like anymore nowadays, these surplus sites, you have to bid on the trucks, and sometimes you'll see people pay about $13,000 for one of these things, but I mean, hell, they're a fun play toy if you know how to use them. And they'll pull just about anything. You can put about anything in the back of them. You can convert them into something like that, which is another variant of this truck. And yeah, I mean, there's so many different applications you can use with this truck design of mine. Now, and the reason why, I guess if some of you may be thinking, why is it so damn big? Well, to me, in my personal opinion, this truck is actually properly scaled to what you would be like compared to a semi-truck in real life, or let alone these big 5-tons. Because whenever you stand up next to them, your head comes up to about to where the bottom of the door would be, which in Minecraft would be that block. And as far as like length and overall width and height goes, it may either be 99% accurate, or it might be like slightly overscaled by 1 or 2 inches. So this is just the way I build trucks. And to be entirely honest with you, that's all I really can build when it comes to vehicles. Well, I mean, I build tanks, planes, big-ass ships. I mean, if you've seen any of my older videos on the channel, you would have seen that. And sometimes I'll build some funky things like an alien tripod, or a small town, or a house. Or better yet, a movie set recreation, if you will. Like, for example, this Jurassic Park Lost World, the RV hanging off the cliff, you know. So yeah. So, and I guess what else should I say? And the reason, like, I guess you could say the primary reason why I make these trucks as big as they are is, I guess, for the sake of functionality, if you will. Because think about it, for most people who build small compact cars or like little sedans or even like little pickup trucks, 9 times out of 10 you probably can't even really get inside of them. They're just there for the sake of looks. Whereas these things, if you were to build yourself one of these like in your driveway or out in the middle of the woods, you can actually go around the back, climb up on top of the bed, and you can leave a door here in the cab and get inside the cab. And you can actually like put seats and stuff and put like a steering wheel, a little shifter stick and stuff like that, and be like, hey, look at me, I'm inside my own truck. Yay, for the sake of roleplay. But too bad they can't fucking move. I'd really wish Minecraft console could get at least some kind of like modding system. Because really, I would just take this, build it off the ground, code it to be an entity, and then give it some like driving physics. Not like a horse, like what most people would do. Well, I shouldn't even say most people, but like the easiest way to make a car is to make a small little cube with wheels, and then just practically reskin the horse entity with the car, and then you get in it, and then you just move around. The sad thing is, though, you can be sitting in place and just look around and the whole car moves. Yeah, I'm a bit picky. I'm more of a realistic kind of fellow myself. So, yeah, this would actually be very fun to drive around, if it could drive around. Now, whenever I get to the actual building part of the tutorial, I've probably been ranting on so much, a lot of people have probably already left the video by now. But, I guess we could say, if you take a look at this one, you might actually be more interested in this truck, just because it looks like it's got more stuff. And you know, to be entirely honest with you, that is just like a cargo truck, flatbed. Just, you know, you could say that one's just for looks too. But if you want something to be like a placeholder and put like a bunch of chests in the bed and all that crap, it could be like a little storage construction, but it looks like a truck, you know. Whereas this one can actually function as a survival home, because I mean, it's made out of clay. So, well, I think clay is actually kind of hard to get a hold of in Minecraft anymore. The rest of it's all about like stone, torches, and wood. I mean, that's coal, iron. Well, the anvils and posts are optional with this thing, but yeah. Oh damn. Okay. So like shit. What was I getting ready? I just had a brain fart. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Okay. So the truck has pop-out modules. Because normally, say if you were to build this truck like in a highway, like if you were building a road and cars, you know, theoretically would be moving on said road, these little pop-outs would actually be sucked into the truck, and you'd only have like a 3x3 space to walk inside with. But since it's parked and set up to be like a camper truck or even a mobile operations center, you would climb up the back. Here's your door. It would look something like that. And you climb up inside, and here you have yourself a good 5x7 or 8 square block of space. You know, I mean, this is actually kind of a lot of space for just a single person just using it for the sake of survival and just keeping themselves away from the elements and creepers and zombies and all them other dicks. And you can still get inside the cab with this one. So put yourself a chair. Oh my god. Yeah, put yourself a chair. Now my throat hurts. I probably shouldn't have done that. Give me a second. Sorry, I had to get me a drink. Okay. So, I guess, well, shit, I guess we better get on to the tutorial, because this is taking too damn long. Okay, so, I guess we'll just start building the base model of the truck, and I'll just leave it up to you if you want to modify it at all. So, let's get to it. Alright, here we go. So for starters, for the first layer, what we're going to need, if I can find the shit, block of coal, stone slab, stone brick slab, and stone brick stairs, and cayenne terracotta blocks. This is going to be like the base frame and platform of this truck, as you can, you know, it's the first 2 layers. So what we're going to do, well, first off, okay, so place your first tire here, or you know what? Okay, put down a block of coal, and then I guess it's up to you whether you want to build left or build right. This could either be the driver's side or the passenger side wheel. For me, this is going to be my passenger side. Did my phone just go off? Man, bad timing, dude. Shush. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not a professional YouTuber, and I don't give a shit. So yeah, block of coal, tire, left or right. I'm going to make this my driver's side, so in comparison, the truck's going to be facing that way. So you want to take your stone slab and just pick a side and put down 3. Make sure they're off the ground, because this is supposed to represent the axle, and the part that stretches back is supposed to look like the drive shaft. So your truck is going to be 5 blocks wide, so put your other block of coal on the other side of your line of 3 slabs, and this is going to represent the front axle, you know, because these trucks have 6-wheel drive, so this would be a live axle in, you know, automotive terms. Now as far as the length of the truck goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, 9 blocks, and on the 10th one right here, you're going to put 1 on the left and 1 on the right, practically making yourself the mid or second axle. And of course on the outside of those, put down your block of coal, and to give it the 6-wheel conversion, 1, 2, and on the 3rd one, do your whole axle thing again, put down a block of coal, and there you have it. That's the drive shaft, or you could even say powertrain, or the frame of the truck. It's about as long as it is, so let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So the truck itself is going to be 5 wide, 5 blocks wide and 16 blocks long. Now the next layer is just pretty damn easy. You just overhang. Damn it! Cayenne terracotta. 3 blocks wide, stretch it all the way to the rear. And, in case I didn't state it, make sure it overhangs by 1 over the front axle. Drag all this back. Now, whenever you get to your rearest most axle, or the third axle, if you will, you want to make it overhang by 2. Like, whoop, not like that, like this. Alright, now moving back up to the front, you want to bring out your stone brick stairs, and this is going to be the wheel wells, or the fenders, whichever one you want to call them. So, of course, as you can probably see by that, upside down, stone brick stair like that, and then on the other side of the wheel, do it the other way around. Then take your stone brick slab, put it in the middle. As easy as that. That's a fender. Just repeat on the other side. And when it comes down to the rear, you want to just do it the same way. You know, first tire, inverted. Now, on the back of this one, just make sure it's facing the other way, just like that one, and you get yourself like this little T shape. And then there you go. Whoop, not like that, like that. Stone slab, bam, there you go. Your rear wheel fenders. And just repeat the same thing on the other side. Shit. Voila, layer 2 is complete. Or actually, you know what? No, it's just to make sure things are a little easier to follow. We're gonna put all the fine details on whenever the base model of the truck is complete, but real quick, now you want to grab your green terracotta block, grab some buttons real quick. If you want to, go ahead and throw the buttons on the wheels if you haven't already done so. I probably would imagine you guys did that, or if you didn't, just a quick reminder, put your buttons on the block of coal and those will look like your little hubcaps or the rims, and now it kind of looks like a tire. Alright, so going back to your green terracotta block, you practically just want to fill in this 3x3 space. This is going to be the hood. So there you go, hood, front fenders, axle, all that good shit. Now we're going to throw in the cab. So on the 4th block, just make sure you bring them out to the left and right, overhanging by 1 just behind the fenders, like that. And do the same thing on the other side. And for the full space of the cab, you want to go back 3, then go inside 1, and behind this 3rd block diagonally, row of 3, and then just bring that back. That's kind of the your overall space of how much you're going to have in the cab. Now to build it up, 3rd block furthest back, make a little setup like that. And this is going to be where your windows are. Now, grab stone brick, no, not stone brick, just a straight up stone slab, and then practically cover this up. This will be the roof. And make sure that the edge of the roof becomes flush with the front of the cab just before the hood begins. Just like that. Take a quick look if you need to just pause it and take a look. There it is. Now I guess, what would be next? Or what would I want to add next? Because practically now, this is literally just the base skeleton, no detail, nothing added to it. This is the base model of the truck. So this is what you would have to work with if you wanted to tweak it, add your own details, or convert it to something different, if you will. So I guess now, to me, this would be adding all the fine details. So I guess we're going to start from the front and work our way back with the details. So it looks like, for starters, we're going to need item frame, stairs, and iron bars. The ladders, did I just say stairs? I said stairs a while ago, didn't I? I meant ladders. Grab a ladder. I'm an idiot. So yeah, grab a ladder and just put a row of 3 up on the green terracotta block above the Cayenne. This is going to represent the grill. Yeah, the grill of the truck. I was about to say this would be the radiator, but no, that ain't the radiator, that's the grill. And then on the side of the fenders, I mean, hell, just copy this truck. Item frame here, iron bars to give it a rugged push, like ram bar look. And if you want to, I mean, you don't exactly have to add these, but these are like roof lights, spotlights, or maybe, I mean, in the modern off-road community, you could say, hey, it's got a light bar, or Baja lights, spotlights, KC lights. But no, those are optional. But you know, considering a big rig, they kind of have like them lights just on the front of the cab. So you can add those if you want, or if you don't want to, you can leave them off. Now, if you want to, I guess since the truck is not running. Hello, doggy. Okay. Oh, go on. Damn it. Every time, I swear. So, what was I going to say? Glass block. Grab a glass block, because this will... I guess in this way I'm building it, it's going to make it look like it's not on, or the engine's not running, and the battery is not engaged. So, you just put a a glass block inside the item frames, up top and on bottom. And that'll just kind of represent the little light bulbs. Now, working our way back, I guess, what would we need? We would need stone brick stairs and cobblestone wall. Now, you can put a cobblestone wall here and do it on the other side, because this would, as far as semi-trucks go, this would kind of represent the air filter, or air filters, if you will. And, yeah. Yep, that's about right. Okay, so... moving back, dropping down below the cab, on the center block of this row of 3, put down yourself a upright, stone brick stair. This will kind of act like the little step ladder, or not even a ladder, it's just like a side step under the cab that you would use to step up, pull yourself up, and go inside the cab. And just for the sake to, make it distinctive or make it pop out, and you can put a cobblestone wall on either side of it. And this, I don't really know exactly what this would, take place for, but I just put them there because it just divides everything up and it just makes it look all flush, or like it looks like it flows, in my way of thinking. But yeah, there's that. Now next things we're going to need black stained glass pane, stone button, a lever, and some iron bars yet again. So you want to take your glass panes and wrap it around just under the slabs, and there you go. Windows and windshield, all set and complete. Side view mirrors. You take a glass pane, royal pane, put it on the side of this row of panes, and that indicates your side view mirrors. Finer detail. Take a lever, put it under that glass pane sticking out, and there you go. You have yourself the side view mirror mounts or supports. Put a stone button just behind the lever. That'll indicate your little door handle. And there you go. There's that. And I guess, oh yeah, what would the iron bars. Now, if you wanted to give it like a wider profile, you put an iron bar on the side of the pane to give it a full glass pane. But this would be probably more functional or more realistic with a larger model trucks, because I've got a few of them somewhere over there. Those are a bit oversized, so not those. So I guess with this model you wouldn't put the iron bars on, but really what you would do is on top of the glass pane you would put an iron bar on top, just one, and that'll kind of make it look like it's got the radio antennas coming off the side view mirrors, because I've seen some big rigs have those. I think, would it be better to put 2? Maybe just 1. 1 up. But then that kind of looks funky. You know what? What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to remove those. And just leave it. Come on, hit that. And just leave it like this. Because whenever I took a look at it, I just noticed I don't have the iron bars on top of these ones, so... I guess we'll just leave those off and continue on with the tutorial. Moving our way back to the middle of the truck. Let's see here. Alright, looks like what we're going to need. Block of coal, stone button, a hopper, cobblestone wall, dark oak wood fence, and chest. Alright. This is a spare tire, that's a smokestack, that's a cab protector, this is a toolbox. You can open it because of the stairs above it. So, there we have it. So, okay, working from here, your hopper goes there. I mean, monkey see, monkey do. And then just build that up too, and that would kind of resemble the smokestacks. And do the same thing on the other side. And then below the hopper, you put your block of coal, put a button on it, and that will kind of indicate a spare tire. Kind of give this truck a little bit more of like utilities on board. Make it off-road ready. Block of coal, button. Now beside your spare tire, make sure the hopper's going into the cayenne stained block there, just beside the block of coal. Other side. And this will kind of indicate the cab protector. Make sure you get the cobblestone wall above the hopper, and don't like leave it connected to the cab. Excuse me. Shit, too much Mountain Dew. Okay, and then bring that all the way up. Well, not all the way up, but make it flush with the height of your smokestack, or practically the same level of the stone brick slabs. And then just wrap it around. Something like that. This will kind of, like I said, resemble the cab protector, or maybe even a rollover protector. Because say if this truck goes sideways on a peak and then rolls over, this bar would be reinforced enough to keep the cab from just squishing in on you, realistically speaking. And then you want to take your chest, double wide, just put it next to the hopper, and that's practically all the utilities of the truck added on. Now, with all the details added, this would be the next level of the bare bones stock truck without any major modifications. So if you want to leave it at this, you can, and then just do something with the rear, or add something on the back, or even just leave it plain and then build a trailer hitch and add a trailer to it, because you can do that too. And I guess, since I just noticed it, come back to the rear of the truck, and on the back of these fenders, put down cobblestone wall, because they're going to be back here. And, you know what, since I guess we're back here, ladders, item frame, red stained glass block, item frame here, ladders all across the back, glass block, there's your taillights. And you know what, for the sake of more detail, if you want to add more, you don't have to do this either. Item frame there, on the back of the cab protector, put a glass block in there and there. Or you could make them yellow, and these could act like the bed lamps, or they would add light to the back of the truck, late at night. In real life, I mean, here in Minecraft, you can't exactly put a torch on the sides of cobblestone walls, so you'd have to put it on top, but then that just kind of looks funky. So yeah, we'll just leave it at this and move on. Now, I guess all you really have left to do is just add these dark oak wood stairs along the side to kind of indicate the bed railing of just the stock cargo truck version. And how you would go about doing that is just to kind of make it easier. Upside down there, and then you just want to stack them up, bring them all the way back. Overhang by 1, because this is how you're going to make the pattern work. On the back side of the one that overhangs, go in one, bust this one out, turn it around, and have it facing that way. So you kind of have like this whole arch set up. Then you can remove that one, and then what you need to do is okay, here you're on this one, skip one, bust out this one, invert it, skip one, bust out this one, invert it. Let's see, skip one, bust one out, invert it. And then I guess you'll have to bust this one and invert it. And there you go. So you have your whole arch setups, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then you just repeat that to the other side. And then, I guess you could say right then and there, the truck is complete. So, just repeat this. Just make sure you have everything lined up on that side. No, don't do that. And there you have it. That's practically just the bare model of the truck. With some of the, I guess you could say needed fine detail. I guess some of the stuff on the back you don't really need, but as far as the cab, I mean, from the cab forward, these are all the details you would probably really need. So that pretty much does it for the outside of the truck. And I guess, okay, let's say if you were in survival, sometimes you'd see people put doors here. Oop, Ark Survival version 1.66 installed. Yay. So normally you would see a lot of people, if they were build a truck about this size, they'd put a door right here and have a ladder. You can go that route, but then you lose the visual effect of like fine detail, and then it just kind of looks out of place. So the way I go around that is you would go around the back of the truck, you'd have your ladders here, just jump up, climb up, and then when you come to the back of the cab, you just bust out this block, put a door right there. Actually, you know what, I guess I should just do that to give it some protection from the elements. So you'd go in, then you'd have the inside of the truck. And as far as like interior detail goes, I'd normally take sandstone stairs, one on the left, well, one on the right, one on the left, driver, passenger. Then you would grab an item frame real quick. Then where's the discs? The discs. Music disc, yeah. I guess music disc C418 cat. No, I guess whichever one looks like it's green, or whichever one you want. Put down the item frame in front of the driver's seat, put down the disc in there, and that kind of resembles a steering wheel, and you can even rotate it a little bit. Now, I guess because of the way cars work, grab a chest, a jukebox, and let's see here. Chiseled stone bricks, and a lever. Now the way all this goes, the jukebox, bust out this block in the center, put that there. That could be your CD player or your radio. And then I guess considering cars, if you're on the driver's side, you bust out this block, put a chest there. That acts like a glove box. And then in the center right here, you bust out that block, put down your chiseled stone block, and then put down your lever, and that's your gear shifter. And that's pretty much the simplistic, detailed version of the interior on this truck. Now, that's it. That's pretty much all I can really think of. Whatever you want to put in the back, do whatever the hell you want. If you want to get rid of the bed liners and convert it into something like that, you can. Now, I think I'll have to save it for a later day to do like a tutorial on this version of the truck. And really, all you got to do is just build that. And then I guess whenever I get around to making part 2, you would just delete the wood here, and I'd start working on this, but I don't exactly have time for that. So, there it is, my 5-ton military truck tutorial. If you completed it, good for you. I probably kind of sucked at going through with this, to be entirely honest with myself. But, hell, YouTubing's not really a dedication of a career that I have in mind. But, yeah. So, you can take this truck, alter it any way you want. Maybe change up some details to get a look that you're looking for. So, there it is. I hope you enjoy it. You know, have fun with it. Build it in some locations. Make yourself look like a professional builder amongst your friends building big military trucks, and they'd be like, oh, can you build that for me? So now you know how to build my variant of a 5-ton truck. So if you made it through the video, good for you. And I guess I should say thank you, because I highly doubt very many people stuck around this whole damn video to watch a tutorial over one simple truck. But yeah, bye.